I sorry about the technical difficulties, but yeah. So it said that stream should be starting soon, so I'm gonna. Hello? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. All right, we're good. I'm unleashing the intro now.
It's all going terribly, terribly wrong.
Freaks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares?
Shut your bitch!
I am a banana!
And now for something completely different.
All right, so that's how the stream was supposed to open. Like, the thing about OBS. So, like, I tried to go live, but I just pressed start stream and not start stream and go live. So here I was just sitting there with this on, and I wasn't even like live at all. But, but anyway, it's our first OBS stream after leaving Streamyard because of something that occurred. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm muted for a second. Alright, hold up. Um, Alright, yeah. Trying to speak to him, but for shut up, please. Chat. Alright, we're gonna get the stream started. We're gonna get the box open. Hold on. How do I? Oh, oh, there it is. All right, get the box. What could be inside? I don't know. I have no idea if this is the thing I ordered or if it's another box, but we'll find out. Opening a screwdriver because like I had scissors, I had scissors, but like I can't find them. All I have is some crap safety scissors that can't put a box. I painstakingly get the box open. Um, you have one person watching who I totally don't know who it is. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh, hold on. Uh, oh, we're getting it open. We're making progress. Very, very painstaking progress. Give it up. I'm working on it. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, wait, wait. Sorry, we had a little intruder. But anyway, back to the box. Back to the box. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The box will be open soon. We're having some difficulties here. Alright. Is this what I think it is? Oh my god, it is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put everything to the side here. So a while back, I ordered some things off of the eBay interweb site. Um, yeah, that's not. It's something. So we're gonna find out. Real quick. They're all individually wrapped. Oh my god, this is what I think it is. Yeah, thing I ordered off eBay was indeed some Star Classics cartoon VHSs. So this one's Porky Pig, and this one has Amateur Night, Presto Changeo, Get Rich Quick Porky, and Have You Got Any Castles? What's the tape look like? What's the tape look like? There's like there's 10 of them. There's 10 colorful and cartoon VHSs. Part of my whole running gag of making bad financial decisions. And this one's Woody Woodpecker. Obviously, it contains this party. Wait, party panic. It's pantry panic. What the dirt? Wait, fifth. It's got that fifth column mouse, We the Animals Squeak, and A Kick in Time, and the tape is obviously blank. I should probably put these somewhere. All right, next batch. I don't know if I'm. All right. And then this one is a rare case because I actually already own this one. Um, um, yeah, this one I already own. This is the copy that, as reiterated, I already own. This is the copy I like just bought. Well, I just bought it, or I didn't like just buy it. Yeah, but it's got Lil Lulu's birthday party, Bugs Bunny and the Wabbit who came to supper, Alibaba Bound featuring Porky Pig, and Greedy Humpty Dumpty. So that's something. Yeah, this is not at all in order. What the chair? Whatever. And then Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck. This one's got To Duck or Not. The Wacky Wabbit. The Kids in the Shoe. Gabby Goes Fishing. And To Duck or Not to Duck. So that's something. Alright. Next batch of 2 big. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. The Popeye one's huge. It contains a copyrighted cartoon on it. This one's Superman. This one's got Superman, the 1941 cartoon. And then we got Japatours from 1942 and Bulleteers from, I don't know what they, probably also 1942. And then this one actually has a copyrighted cartoon on it, but you gotta get through Aladdin and His Wonderful Lamp first. And that copyright cartoon is She Six Sailors from 1944. And I'm not stressing it enough. There's actually a copyright. They were notorious for copyright cartoons on their public domain releases. There's a Three Stooges one that contains a black and white TV print of the 1944 short Slightly Daffy, so it's something. It's probably gonna be like the Holy Grail anyway. Alright, oh my god. This doesn't look like a real. Wait! This isn't even Star Classics Skit Picks! From, what, Amvest Video or whatever? Elmer Fudd. Itchin' Time. It's got that. Timid Torador. I Want to Be a Sailor in Sheep Shape. I'm not complaining. I don't even care. We got Casper. The Friendly Ghost. Friendly, quote unquote. Totally not the ghost of Richie Rich. It's got the titular cartoon from 1945, but also Inky and the Minor Bird, Rookie Review, and The Sheepish Wolf. And then last bat, we got Lil Lulu in Chicken Double Chick, also including Globe Round Jug, The Cobweb Hotel, and Jack Frost. We got the Big Bad Wolf. Obviously, this one is features him as depicted in Pigs in a Polka, but also it has Bugs Bunny, Case of the Missing Hair. It's got Balloon Land, and it's got the Magnetic Telescope. Listen, wait, I can't really see the chat on there. It's kind of limited. Ah, never mind. All right. There's. All right. All right. Yeah. So that's all for the public domain portion of the. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh, all right. Let's turn off the video camera and put in the image. That's the image I had at the beginning of the stream now. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 16 minutes. Wow. Okay. Real quick, before our my next thing I have planned for the stream, I have a couple videos to show. The first one isn't really that big, so
Sheryl Crow! Yeah!
so this is my new form of comedy. I just have different scenes on OBS. I'm just like, whoa, whoa, baba booey, baba booey. Alright, so the next one's really big. So, Carmen goes to Carmen buys some Pop-Tarts, part 1. Yeah, so, what was it? Yeah, Cartman buys some Pop-Tarts. Part 1 has come out recently, and people have not been asking me where the sequel's at. But that's too bad because I'm making it anyway, and I have a clip from it with me. And This is stream exclusive. I'm not releasing this anywhere until the full thing is released. So, sit back and relax.
Like,
Alright, mark my words on this. That is very crucial to the plot. Alright, so now what I want to do is, I want to test out the desktop thing, and to do that, I've actually prepared something for the stream. Um, it's a Hunger Games simulator online, and I've been wanting to do it, but with sorry, yeah, something else is going on. But anyway, yeah, I've made a Hunger Games simulator starring the cast of Whose Line Is It Anyway, a show I watch. So we're gonna get that set up, and then I'm gonna start the display capture. So, yeah. Oh my god, I was muted the entire time. You've got to be kidding me. Listen, I'm not gonna explain the games again. Just hang on tight while I edit the image for Richard Simmons. Alright, we're good now. Hold on. Alright. So these are the hosts. Clive Anderson, UK, Drew Carey and Aisha Tyler, both separate US versions. District 2 series regulars. Wayne Brady, the singer. Colin Mockery, the bald one. Ryan Stiles, the tall guy. Greg Proops, the fourth seater that has appeared the most out of all of them between both the UK and US series. And then male fourth seaters, Jeff Davis, Brad Sherwood, Chip Eston, Gary Anthony Williams. Female fourth seaters, Kathy Greenwood, Karen Mariama, Naima Funk, and Heather Ann Campbell. And then District 5, we have celebrities that have taken the fourth seater position. Obviously, Keegan Michael Key with more tapings than others, but Robin Williams, Keegan Michael Key, Kathy Griffin, and Whoopi Goldberg. Anyway, back to what I was explaining before I realized my mic was muted. Is it still muted? Alright, never mind. Alright, we're good. So District 6, we have the people who are most prominent on the British version who have become fan favorites. So we have Tony Slattery, Stephen Fry, Josie Lawrence, and Mike McShane. And then District 7, people who have been on the British version and have become fan least favorites, whether they're just like have made many improv slip-ups while on Whose Line or just bad at improv anyway. So first we have John Sessions, which people actually like apparently. I didn't really think it was funny on Whose Line. I think he was a funny guy. He's dead now, but whatever. Like obviously we should pay respects to John Sessions, but yeah, he's just not that good on Whose Line. And we have George McGrath, Pee Wee's Playhouse. He was on Pee Wee's Playhouse, and that's kind of it. Ardell Hanlon, I don't really know who this guy. Ardell Hanlon. I don't know how to pronounce it actually. Whatever. And then we have Archie Hahn, who has used castanets and false teeth, in which you're not supposed to do on Whose Line. You're not supposed to bring unauthorized props. And District 8 special guests. Notice how they're all not from the CW version. If I did the CW version, it'd take up like 57 districts, so I've stuck to Florence Henderson, Jerry Springer, Hugh Hefner, and Lassie. And then District 9, Richard Simmons. He's such a good guest. He gets his own district. Anyway, we shall proceed. Alright, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Okay. Alright, we have Stephen Fry, Wayne Brady, Kathy Greenwood, and Brad Sherwood share everything they gathered before running. Drew Carey grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Clive Anderson runs away from the cornucopia. And Mike McShane and Lassie run away from the cornucopia. George McGrath, he finds a bag full of explosives. Jesus Christ, Ardell, we'll just call him Ardell, grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Aisha Tyler runs away from the cornucopia. Tony Slattery finds a canteen full of water. Then Ryan runs away from the cornucopia. Richard Simmons, Keegan Michael Key. Jeff Davis runs into the cornucopia and hides. Honestly, from what I've seen on Whose Line, Jeff would be the type of guy to do that. Jerry Springer grabs a sword, because of course he does. Gary Anthony Williams finds a canteen full of water. Okay. And then we have Whoopi Goldberg breaks Heather Ann Campbell's nose for a basket of bread. It's getting real. It's getting real now. Alright. Naima Funk grabs a jar of fishing bait while Chip Eston gets fishing gear. Huh. Is there anything? Alright. Archie Hahn runs away with a lighter and some rope. Florence Henderson grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty, so she pulls a Drew Carey, basically, because he grabbed a backpack and didn't realize it was empty. Alright, and then who else runs away from the corner? Oh, wait, no, I think I said that one. Archie Hahn runs away with a lighter and some rope. But anyway, John Sessions, Hugh Hefner, Robin Williams, Karen Mariama, and Colin Mockery run away from the cornucopia, and so does Greg Bruce. Kathy Griffin rips a mace out of Josie Lawrence's hands. Okay. Alright. Proceed. Day 1. Kathy Griffin and Naima Funk come for other tribute. Alright, I'll just call them by the first names. Well, obviously besides Kathy Griffin and Naima Funk come for other tributes. John Sessions constructs a shack, because of course he does. Oh my god. Alright, our first step. But first, Clive Anderson receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Chip Eston begs for Drew Carey to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Chip Eston. Okay. All right, Hugh Hefner travels to higher ground. So like first of all, every improv artist in this, except for the guest stars, will be referred to by their first name. Anyway, so Jeff runs away from Kathy Greenwood. Usually, it should be the opposite. Jeff is very unhinged at improv. Anyway, Arnold hunts for other tributes. Gary and Steven work together for the day. Right. Ryan collects fruit from a tree. Richard Simmons searches for a water source. Aisha, Karen, Whoopi, and Robin hunt for other tributes. Oh my god! Alright, anyway, Alright, I changed my mind on the name thing. Brad Sherwood, Greg Proops, Mike McShane, and George McGrath raid Archie Hahn's camp while he's hunting. So that's something. Alright. Heather Ann Campbell makes a slingshot. Florence Henderson receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Oh my god, okay, these last two, okay. Colin Mocker receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Lassie stabs Josie Lawrence while her back is turned. A dog. I swear, okay, first, I swear to God, if Lassie actually wins this, I won't even have any words. I might just end the stream anyway, because it's only a test stream. We're just doing the loser games to kind of pad out the running time. Proceed. A cloud of poison. Oh no. Arena event. Cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena. Alright, I'm ready to lose half our cast. Kathy Griffin survives. Stephen Fry survives. Mike McShane survives. Heather Ann Campbell survives. Colin Mockery sacrifices himself so George McGrath can get away. What? Why? Why would Colin do that? George has made so much improv slip-ups. Why would he let him get away? Yeah. So Kathy Greenwood and Karen Mariama decide to run into the cloud together. Greg Proops survives. Hugh Hefner. No, why? Oh Gary Anthony Williams and Drew Carey agree to die in the cloud together, but Gary Anthony Williams pushes Drew Carey in without warning. Naima Fung survives. Hugh Hefner, Brad Sherwood, Jerry Springer. He would do this. He would do this. Tony Slattery slowly pushes Clive Anderson closer into the cloud until he can't resist anymore. I'm screenshotting that because that is true. He would do that. I'm gonna have to crop out Jerry Springer. So, John Sessions and Florence Henderson agree to die in the cloud together, but John Sessions pushes Florence Henderson in without warning. Jeff Davis survives. Richard Simmons. Arnold survives. Aisha Tyler. Ryan Stiles. Ryan Stiles, Whoopi Goldberg, Keegan Michael Key. And then Robin and Archie agree to die in the cloud together, but Robin pushes Archie in without warning. Good! Good! And then Lassie is engulfed in the cloud of poisonous smoke. Come on! I also wanted Lassie to win this. That would be insane, honestly. But proceed. 12 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. So Chip Eston. Every moment of silence. Chip Eston. Josie Lawrence. Wayne Brady. Colin Mockery. George McGrath. Actually, wait, no. Kathy Greenwood, Karen Mariama, Drew Carey, Clive Anderson, actually, yeah, whatever. Florence Henderson, Archie Hahn, and Lassie. Proceed! Naima Funk looks at the night sky. Why not? Robin Williams and Keegan Michael Key tell stories about themselves to each other. Okay, that's fun. Heather Ann Campbell receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Stephen, Richard Simmons, and Kathy Griffin discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. So, I'm seeing the future once, okay. It's gonna get unhinged. Mike McShane and Brad Sherwood tell stories about themselves to each other. They were together for one taping. I think. I don't know. I haven't checked. But still, Arnold O'Hanlon goes to sleep. Aisha Tyler goes to sleep. Tony Slattery kills Hugh Hefner for his supplies. I changed my mind. I think Tony Slattery might win this. Whoopi Goldberg, Ryan Stiles, and Gary Anthony Williams discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Jerry Springer, real quick, we're gonna do another screenshot session. Greg Proops questions his sanity. Jerry Springer tends to his wounds. John Sessions passes out from exhaustion. Greg Proops questions his sanity. Jeff Davis receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I'm scared now. Proceed. Ardell O'Hanlon questions his sanity. Greg Proops receives a hatchet. Why is everyone receiving hatchets? Who's it first? I know someone, and then... Wait. Yeah, I remember who was first, but it was Jeff Davis, and now it's Greg Proops. But anyway. Whoopi Goldberg, Jerry Springer, Kathy Griffin, Brad Sherwood, and Robin Williams hunt for other tributes. Naima Funk makes a slingshot. Tony discovers a cave. Ryan tries to sleep through the entire day. John Sessions discovers a river. Keegan-Michael Key travels to higher ground. Stephen Fry's trap kills Aisha Tyler. Richard Simmons, Heather Ann Campbell, Jeff Davis, Gary Anthony Williams, and Mike McShane hunt for other tributes. Proceed. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance for Hugh Hefner and Aisha Tyler. Proceed. Oh god. Then Jerry Springer passes out from exhaustion. Ryan Stiles receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Whoopi Goldberg convinces Mike McShane to snuggle with her. Naima Funk poisons Brad Sherwood's drink. He drinks it and dies. Rest in peace of my man, Brad Sherwood. Oh my god, okay. Alright, it's getting real here. Stephen Fry and Ardell O'Hanlon talk about the tribute still alive. Okay. Kathy Griffin bashes Robin Williams' head in with a mace. I'm not even laughing at this one. I'm laughing at this one. But first, Greg Proops strangles Jeff Davis after engaging in a fist fight. Hopefully it's not lethal. Tony Slattery convinces Richard Simmons to snuggle with him. Keegan-Michael Key cooks his food before putting his fire out. Heather Ann Campbell goes to sleep. Gary Anthony Williams convinces John Sessions to snuggle with him. Proceed. Jerry Springer attacks Whoopi Goldberg, but she manages to escape. Keegan-Michael Key goes hunting. Oh no, Tony Slattery. He receives a hatchet. What's he gonna do with it? I don't want to know. Tony Slattery receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Gary Anthony Williams picks flowers. Of course he does. Oh, why not? Oh no, it's lethal. Oh, Jeff Davis has died. Oh no. Now I'm actually rooting for Tony Slattery. Kathy Griffin sees smoke rising in the distance, but she decides not to investigate. John Sessions makes a wooden spear. Ardell O'Hanlon overhears Greg Proops and Naima Funk talking in the distance. Heather Ann Campbell constructs a shack. Stephen Fry strangles Mike McShane after engaging in a fistfight. Ryan Stiles chases Richard Simmons. Man, this is revenge for living scenery. Where are my foot strikes at? I'm hungry. Oh wait, no, I have none left. Come on. Proceed. A tsunami rolls into the arena. Into the arena. Ryan Stiles and Naima Funk smash their heads together as the tsunami rolls in, leaving them both to drown. Jerry Springer holds Kathy Griffin underwater to drown. Greg Proops holds Tony Slattery underwater to drown. Stephen Fry and John Sessions smash their heads together as the tsunami rolls in, leaving them both to drown. Okay, I gotta root for someone different now. So I'm going for Greg or Heather. I don't even care. Whoopi Goldberg survives. Heather holds Gary Anthony Williams underwater to drown. Richard Simmons is swept away. Keegan-Michael Key survives, and Ardell fatally injures himself on debris. Alright, proceed. 13 cannon shots. Brad Sherwood, Robin Williams, Jeff Davis, Mike McShane, Ryan Stiles. The only series regular still alive is Greg Proops. But anyway, Naima Funk, Kathy Griffin, Tony Slattery, Stephen Fry, John Sessions, Gary Anthony Williams, Richard Simmons, and Ardell O'Hanlon. See everyone's status. Let's do it. So we have Greg, Heather, Keegan-Michael Key, Whoopi Goldberg, and Jerry Springer still alive. Proceed. So Heather Keegan and Jerry discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Greg Proops quietly hums, and Whoopi Goldberg questions their sanity. Jerry, Whoopi, Keegan, and Greg confront the tributes, and Heather travels to higher ground. No cannon shot. Oh, obviously. Oh, there goes Jerry. All right. Whoopi thinks about home. Keegan and Heather sleep in shifts. Greg sets up camp for the night, and Jerry Springer falls into a pit and dies. Proceed. Keegan tries to spearfish with a trident. Greg sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Whoopi discovers a river, and Heather discovers a cave. One cannon shot for Jerry Springer. Proceed. No! Alright, I'm actually rooting for Heather now, because Greg fell into a pit and died. And Heather just looks at the night sky, and Keegan tends to look at Goldberg's wounds. What? Every time I root for someone different, they die. Keegan, Whoopi, and Heather start fighting, but Whoopi runs away as Keegan kills Heather. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Greg Proops and Heather and Campo. Proceed. What? They both are dead. No one won. Keegan and Whoopi threaten suicide. They die and lose. No one. We're doing a rematch. We're doing a rematch. I'm sorry. Nobody won. Nobody won. We are doing a rematch. I'm sorry. Resimulate. Proceed. Alright, we're doing this again. Colin pushes Wayne off a cliff during a knife fight. Alright, so Wayne's gone already. Florence grabs a shovel. Florence Henderson grabs a shovel. Greg Proops runs away from the cornucopia. Kathy Griffin runs away from the cornucopia. Keegan scares Heather away from the cornucopia. Stephen Fry runs away from the cornucopia. Blah, 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 blah. Naima Funk bashes Drew Carey's head in with a mace. So Wayne and Drew are out now. Jeff, Brad, and Chip work together to get as many supplies as possible. I've seen this combination before. I watched Drew Carey's Improvisations. Tony Slider runs away from the cornucopia. Ryan Stiles runs away from the cornucopia. Karen Maruyama takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Ardle runs away. Kathy runs into the cornucopia and hides. Robin Williams finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Aisha Tyler runs away from the cornucopia. George McGrath and Lassie fight for a bag. Lassie gives up and retreats. John Sessions runs away from the cornucopia. Josie catches Clive off guard and kills him. Clive and Drew are dead now. The only host remaining is Aisha. Whatever. Who even cares? It's the Hunger Games. Who cares? Whoopi Goldberg runs away from the cornucopia. Hugh Hefner runs away from the cornucopia. Jerry Springer grabs a backpack and retreats. Gary and Mike take sickles from inside the cornucopia, and Richard Simmons runs away. Alright. Peter receives fresh food from a London sponsor. Jordan scares Mike off. Hugh Hefner discovers a cave. Hopefully there's not any hot mama somewhere. Heather attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Kathy Greenwood, killing them both. Florence moves. And Jerry Springer receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Richard Simmons begs for George McGrath to kill him. He refuses, keeping Richard Simmons alive. Colin Mockery throws a knife into Greg Proops' head. Brad Sherman runs away from Stephen Fry. Kathy Griffin picks flowers. Lassie diverts Josie Lawrence's attention and runs away. Jeff Davis camouflages himself in the bushes. Naima, Whoopi, Gary, Archie, and Tony hunt for other tributes. Chip picks flowers. Aisha constructs a shack. Karen falls into a pit and dies. Ryan picks flowers. Robin Williams accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Ardle Alhondon falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Proceed. We have 9 cannon shots, so we have Wayne, Drew, Clive, Heather, Kathy, Greg, Karen, Robin Williams, and Ardle. Zero status. This is everyone that's left. Proceed. Colin, Ryan, Keegan, and Aisha sleeping at shifts. Richard Simmons climbs a tree to rest. Whoopi Goldberg starts a fire. Mike McShane cooks his food before putting his fire out. John Sessions receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Florence Henderson bends a Naima Funk. Gary Anthony Williams and Lassie away from the fire. Chip Heston, Stephen Fry, and George McGrath discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Archie Cowan questions his sanity. Tony Slattery thinks about Holmes. Jeff Davis stays awake all night. Hugh Hefner thinks about winning. Kathy Griffin sees a fire but stays hidden. Josie Lawrence cooks her food before putting her fire out. Jerry Springer begs for grubs for the pool. Jerry Springer will proceed. Alright. Name of fun times for other things. Well, that's just speedrun. Alright. It's for the tribute films. Distance. Ship construction shack. Receives Kumar. Jeff runs away from Jerry Springer. Josie thinks about home. Colin kills. Okay. When going back into the Hunger Games, I wasn't expecting Colin to be this sadistic, but whatever. Colin kills Whoopi. Oh my god. Colin kills Whoopi for her supplies. Stephen receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Richard overhears Brad and Gary talking to each other. Kathy Griffin. Well, actually, no, she's the only Kathy alive in the Hunger Games right now, so. Kathy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Aisha, Archie, Hugh, and George. Aisha, Archie, Hugh Hefner, and George McGrath unfurl the tributes. Mike McShane sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Lassie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, and John Sessions falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Proceed. 2 cannon shots. Whoopi Goldberg and John Sessions. Proceed. Ryan lets Colin into a shot. It knows! It knows! It knows! Oh my, real! Real! Tony defeats Josie in a fight, but spares her life. Mike McShane bashes Gary Anthony Williams' head in with a mace. Archie Hahn sets up camp for the night. Naima and Brad run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Richard Simmons, George McGrath, Florence Henderson, Hugh Hefner sleeping shifts. Keegan Michael Key and Aisha Tyler sleeping shifts. Kathy Griffin goes to sleep. Lassie fends Stephen Fry, Chip Heston, and Jerry Springer away from her fire, and Jeff attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Proceed. Tony Slattery goes hunting. Ryan diverts Jerry Springer's attention and runs away. Aisha attacks Stephen Fry, but Hugh Hefner protects him, killing Aisha Tyler. Brad Schubert travels to higher ground. Archie and Richard Simmons split up to search for resources. Keegan Michael Key practices his archery. Jeff searches for a water source. Chip Heston makes a slingshot. Lassie diverts Kathy's attention and runs away. Josie Lawrence and Mike McShane work together for the day. Colin Mockery practices his archery. Naima begs for George to kill her. He refuses, keeping Naima alive. So, Colin Mockery is sadistic, and George McGrath is just a pacifist. Alright. Cool. Wonder how I found that out. Florence Henderson makes a slingshot. Proceed. Oh, 2 cannon shots. Gary Anthony Williams and Aisha Tyler. Proceed. Screenshot second. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Tony Slattery cracks himself. Archie, Jeff, and Mike McShane cheerfully sing songs together, except Jeff and Mike can actually sing. Naima convinces Richard Simmons to snuggle with her. Hugh Hefner fends Jerry Springer, Keegan Michael Key, and Stephen Fry away from his fire. Josie Lawrence stays awake all night. Kathy Griffin cooks her food before putting the fire out. George McGrath begs for Florence Henderson to kill him. She refuses, keeping George alive. Brad and Chip tell stories about themselves to each other. Proceed! Alright, Naima goes hunting. Mike begs for Tony to kill him. He refuses, keeping Mike alive. Jeff and Colin track down to kill Ryan. Jerry Springer scares Florence Henderson off. Richard Simmons tries to spear fish with a trident. Stephen Fry dies from hypothermia. Chip Heston discovers a cave. George chases Keegan. Lassie searches for firewood. Hugh Hefner receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Josie Lawrence collects food from a tree. Archie Hunt practices his archery. And Brad steals from Kathy while she isn't looking. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, and Ryan Stiles and Stephen Fry proceed. Jeff thinks about winning. Lassie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Colin and Chip run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Mike destroys Naima's supplies while she is asleep. George and Jerry tell stories about themselves to each other. Keegan kills Kathy while she is sleeping. Florence Henderson and Richard Simmons sleeping shifts. Hugh Hefner and Archie Hahn sleeping shifts. Brad Sherwood receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Josie Lawrence dies while trying to escape the arena. And Tony sees a fire but saves him. Proceed. Brad Sherwood shoots an arrow into Naima Funk's head. Florence Henderson collects fruit from a tree. Tony sprains his ankle while running away from Hugh Hefner. Mike McShane injures himself. Archie and Chip work together for the day. Jerry and Jeff work together for the day. And lastly, Keegan Michael Key, Richardson, and George McGrath and Colin Moncrief hunt for other tributes. Proceed. 3 cannon shots for Kathy Griffin, Josie Lawrence, and Naima Funk. Proceed. Florence Henderson spears Lassie in the abdomen. Colin stays awake all night. Very good. All right. Tony and Chip hold hands. Hugh Hefner is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Richard Simmons falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Archie Hahn questions his sanity. Jeff Davis receives... Actually, wait, I gotta put my nose a second. Very good. Jeff Davis receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Keegan Michael Key receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Sherry and Brad hold hands. George defeats Mike in a fight but spares his life. The feast! Oh, here we go. Oh, all the people I've rooted for are dead now. Florence tracks down and kills Brad. Chip pushes Jeff off a cliff during a knife fight. Archie and Hugh decide not to go to the feast. George McGrath, Colin Mocker, and Keegan Michael Keegan to a fight. George McGrath triumphantly kills them both. Tony falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Mike gathers as much food into a bag as he can before fleeing. And Jerry Springer decides not to go to the feast. Chip Eston overhears Florence Henderson and Archie Hahn talking in the distance. Mike McShane and Hugh Hefner work together for the day. George McGrath is picked by thorns while picking berries. And Jerry Springer camouflages himself. Wait, how's the stream? Oh my god, 49 minutes. I should probably end the stream after this second Hunger Game. Jerry Springer yeah, alright. 7 cannon shots. Lassie, Richard Simmons, Brad Sherwood, Jeff Davis, Colin Mockray, Keegan Michael Key, and Tony Slattery. Proceed. Florence Henderson receives fresh food for an unknown sponsor. Jerry Springer loses sight of where he is. Chibesson tries to treat his infection. Mike McShane bashes Archie Hahn's head against a rock several times. George McGrath receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Hugh Hefner loses sight of where he is. Chibesson receives medical supplies from an attempt for other tributes. Mike kills Jerry Springer with a hatchet, and Hugh Hefner tends to George McGrath's wounds. 2 cannon shots for Archie Hahn and Jerry Springer. Proceed. Alright, night 7. Mike starts a fire. Chip dies from an infection. Hugh begs for Florence to kill him, and she refuses to keep Hugh alive. And George McGrath is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Proceed. Mike runs away from Hugh Hefner. Florence Henderson travels to higher ground. George McGrath receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Proceed. 1 cannon shot for Chip Eston. Proceed. Oh no, Mike McShane's out. It's Florence, Hugh, and George now. If George wins, that'll be insane. But George sees a hatchet. Mike attacks Florence Henderson, but Hugh Hefner protects her, killing Mike. George McGrath sets Hugh Hefner on fire with a Molotov, and Florence Henderson tries to spear Fisher with a trident. Mike McShane and Hugh Hefner proceed. Florence Henderson kills George McGrath with his own weapon. Florence Henderson has won. So who had the most kills? Because I'm curious. Florence at 4, Colin at 4. Alright, it's tied between Florence and Colin. Yeah, I don't know what to say. So that's gonna do it for the stream tonight. I was about to say today, but that's gonna do it for the stream. And before we end, I have one last clip. Well, I have one last clip. I was gonna show the Mac and Me clip, but
Cheryl Crow! Yeah!